Why we're here. So we are here to celebrate 3 students who were nominated, and we looked really carefully, and you are students of the month. So that's why we're here. So starting with readiness, Karis Langdon, come on down.
Stay right here.
Okay, really quickly. So Karis was nominated by Miss Coffey, and she said, Karis is always prepared for the day's work. It doesn't matter if it is with homework, classwork, or a project. Karis gives everything with her assignments. As far as specific assignments, her Malark was one of the most inspired and original topics I've ever read. The research that she conducted was pretty phenomenal, and more so considering she's only a 7th grader. Thank you so much. Area of respect, Michelle Reams, come on down. Don't leave. Congratulations. There you are. Congratulations. Okay, so Michelle was nominated by Mr. Thomas, and he says, or he wrote, Michelle is wonderful to have in class. She is very quiet, but always says good morning when she walks in the classroom to take her seat. Once seated, she is a model student and follows instructions accordingly. Michelle is someone who could be overlooked for this award because of her persona and temperament. Therefore, I hope an extra effort is made to recognize an outstanding young lady first and student second, like Michelle Reams. Thank you. And last but not least, in the area of responsibility, Trinity Wokolo, come on down. Don't leave. Okay, so Ms. Coffey wrote, I have the pleasure of having Trinity in both advisory and English. In both of these classes, she is a student leader. She is an active participant in group and whole class and is willing to take charge with assignments. However, she never leaves anyone out with her work. She helps her group members and classmates complete work and assignments and projects and make sure that everything is completed and completed well. Trinity is caring and insightful, and any assignments or tasks that is presented to her is completed and completed well. Thank you so much. On with what we're doing. For Students of the Month, we have excellent candidates, and that means that all of you, most of you, all of you are working really hard in some capacity or other. Our school committee that worked on this really had a hard time deciding just exactly who to select from all of the nominations. So here goes. In the area of readiness, Jada McIntyre, come on down. Congratulations. Student of the Month shirt. So for being Student of the Month, not only does she get, oh, come on. Oh. There's her Student of the Month shirt, and on the back it says Toledo Early College, Student of the Month with a little rocket, and there's the ready, responsibility, respect. There you go. Okay, so Jada is standing here because Mrs. Cole nominated her. And Mrs. Cole said, Jada is always ready and willing to help other students. When asked to help a struggling student prepare for a test, she did so with no hesitation. Additionally, she is very encouraging of her classmates and is excited to see them succeed. Thank you. So this next individual, in terms of readiness, was nominated by 2 teachers, and that's not happened before. And this is our 3rd year doing this, 2nd year doing this? But this is a first, I believe. So Mrs. Kwiatkowski and Mrs. Cross nominated Autumn Vasquez for there you go. I'm going to read I'll read both of them. Mrs. K said, Autumn is such a joy to have in class. Her eagerness to learn is apparent, and my reason for nominating her is the level of respect she has for her peers. She takes it upon herself to assist other students in class and does so in such a humble way that I cannot help but notice her genuine caring nature for others. And then this from Mrs. Cross, she says, Autumn not only respects everyone I see her interact with on a daily basis, but she also cares for them. She asks teachers and students how they are doing and notices when her peers are not acting like themselves. If a student is having a rough day, Autumn will talk with the student to ask to take them to the office. Autumn is the living example of the phrase, TEC is like a big family. One more thing. I just want to add to that being a substitute teacher isn't easy. And one day I was a substitute teacher because that's what principals do sometimes. And I have to say that I observed also Autumn in orchestra where she took command of the class. I was absolutely so impressed of her maturity and just her willingness to help her peers and keep that class going. So I just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, last but not least, in the area of responsibility, Alex Schultz, come on down. So not only is Alex incredibly responsible, she's also an amazing actress. Nice job. All right, so Mrs. Bijoni wrote this about Alex. She said, Alex consistently completes her assignment on time and works at a high level. And so thank you so much. All right. I'm going to be yelling at you guys. So student of the month. Thanks for being awesome. But only a few of you get to be recognized every month, specifically 3. So starting off in the area of respect, Susie Hansen, come on down.
I didn't know. No, stop.
Is going to your mother. Congratulations. Where's Mrs. Cole?
Yeah.
There's a t-shirt that goes along with this. Where's Mrs. Cole?
Right.
So, don't walk away, Mrs. Cross. 2 seconds. So, Mrs. Cross nominated Susie, and she said this. Susie constantly has something positive to say about others when I see her. She gives others compliments and brightens the day of those around her. After seeing Susie in the morning, I am inspired to hand out compliments and try to make those around me have a better day. And I can say ditto to that. Good job. Thank you. So everyone moving forward, student of the month, in prior years we gave out movie tickets. This year you get a t-shirt that says student of the month.
Hey.
All right. In the area of readiness, Mackenzie Arena, come on down. Mackenzie ditched us. She wasn't ready this morning. Life happens. Okay, responsibility. Ahmed Farizzi, come on down. So you were also nominated by Mrs. Cross, and she says sometimes students need to hear. Let me start over. Sometimes students need to hear information from another student for it to click. Recently, Ahmed has been one of the students in chemistry who's been going out of his way to explain concepts in student terms to others. It has been really awesome seeing him take responsibility for not only his own learning, but for others' learning as well. Thank you so much.